Today we're going to be doing the daily target for July 20th, 2024. So let's just take a look at the target. What I think I'm going to do is add a repeating linear gradient to the body tag, which will give us these stripes. And then I'm just going to add two circles, one on each side, to create this curve. So to start off, let's just add in some divs. We're going to need two of those. We can call one A and one B. And then we can open our style tag. Let's just start with the HTML tag. We'll add a background color there. The background color is going to be this orange color. And now let's go to the body. Just to start off, let's give it a background color of this yellow. And we're going to need to be adjusting the size. We can do that with margin. We can give it a margin top and bottom of 50 pixels and left and right of 60 pixels. And we have the right size now. So rather than using a regular background, what we can do is add a background image. And the value of that is going to be a repeating linear gradient. Now the first value that this function accepts is the direction. We're going to use 90 degrees to go from left to right. And then we can start building our gradient. So we're going to start with yellow, and the yellow is going to go for 40 pixels. Next, we're going to switch to orange at the 40 pixel mark and go for 20 pixels. 40 plus 20 is going to be 60 pixels. And now we have our lines on the page. Now we can move on to our circles in each corner. So let's give them a height and width just to start out. And a height. And let's give it a background of red just so we can see it. We're also going to need to add a border radius of 50%. And let's give them a position of absolute so we can move them around into the correct location. So it looks like they both need to go upwards a little bit, so we can give them a negative top. And we need to move them to the left, one to the left and one to the right. So let's start with div A. We can move it to the right 96 pixels. And for B, let's move it to the left, minus 96 pixels. There we go. It looks like these lines are lining up with these curves. So the last thing we can do is change the background color on this to the correct orange. And there we go. It looks like we have a pretty good match. There's a couple optimizations we can make here. Rather than using the HTML selector, we can use the wildcard selector here. It's going to have add a background color to everything. Here we have a background image, so that's going to override that orange. But in our div, we no longer need to specify the background image or the background color. And yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. Let's submit it just to make sure we have a good match. 100% match. So yeah, just to review, we were able to create these stripes using a repeating linear gradient, and we were able to create these curves using circles and position absolute. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.